Alright, the SHMA X Monster Hunter crossover. Wow, that just kind of came out of left field, but I kind of have to wonder, did they have this planned all along, or was this something that just came out of the blue? Who knows? But I want to give my hot take on it, so let's talk about it.
Crude but effective. You're outmatched.
Is that all?
Alright, thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit up my channel for more action figure videos. If you subscribe, hit the little bell icon, otherwise YouTube won't let you know I uploaded jack. And if you haven't checked out the last video I uploaded, please do at the info tab popping up on the top right of your screen. So in my honest opinion, 2019 was kind of an underwhelming year for the SHMA line. I mean, you had the Gamera 95, which I still have to pick up, but was a great release apparently. And then you had, what was it, 1962 Godzilla. I don't remember if that one came out in 2019 or 2018. Doesn't matter. They also had the King of the Monsters line, which was pretty much a mixed bag. So this makes me wonder, is focusing solely on Godzilla and barely Gamera sustainable from a business standpoint? I know they had a lot also lined up for the Kong vs. Godzilla movie, but unfortunately because the movie was delayed, they also had to delay the showcasing anything from that movie. So I know that didn't help either. The way I see it, the SHMA line had to branch out at some point. This isn't the first time they tried this. They did it with the AVP, Alien and Predator, and you know, we all know they failed miserably with that. And they also did that Kong. It really does make me wonder why it took them so long, because you would think with Monster Hunter, MonsterArts, makes sense, right? Now granted, I know a lot of Godzilla fans are losing their shit over this news, and a lot of people are split halfway. Some people see this as a good thing, like I do, while others see this as a very bad thing. Oh my god, are we ever going to get that Showa monster we wanted? Oh, are we ever going to get that repaint for Biollante? You know, who knows at this point. Honestly, I see them branching out as a good thing. Now, there are a ton of Monster Hunter diehard fans out there that would kill to have super articulated figures of the monsters from the series. I think that this is great news for them, because with Tamashii making monster art figures for the Monster Hunter line, then that means that more money is going to go to Tamashii and the MonsterArts line, and then they're going to have more money to work with and maybe produce some more Godzilla figures along the line with Monster Hunter on the side. I don't see this as a bad thing. I just see this as a necessity, honestly, at this point for the line. Now, in terms of my history with Monster Hunter, I've dabbled in a few of the games. I did play one of the PSP installments. I believe it was Freedom Unite 2. I also played the one on the Wii, Monster Hunter Tri. And I dabbled in a few of the 3DS titles. And I also played a little bit of Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter was always a series that I really wanted to get into, but I just never had the time to really do it. I think my problem with the Monster Hunter series as a game was they kept releasing it for hardware that I felt was dated at the time, and they were mainly focusing on the portables and, you know, the Nintendo consoles. And as somebody who primarily played on my Xbox 360, PS3, you know, PS4 and Xbox One, I saw this as kind of a cop-out. I wanted to see a Monster Hunter using the graphical powerhouses that were the current gen consoles, and once they finally announced Monster Hunter World, it was a little too late for me. I don't have time to sink into a full console experience anymore. But, you know, it's funny because it's like I went backwards. I flip-flopped. They did what I wanted, and I ended up wanting what they were doing, which is something like Monster Hunter, the Switch, which is my go-to console now because, you know, I can take it with me on the go and everything. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, now there are 7 monsters on my wish list that I would love to see Tamashii Nations make SHMA for. So with that, in this video, I want to speculate and give you guys who I personally would love to see as a MonsterArts. So let's get into that part. Tigrex. Of course, one of the monsters that instantly comes to mind when I hear Monster Hunter is Tigrex. This wyvern is a sight to behold, and it'd be amazing if they started off with this one. Tigrex just gives me that Jurassic Park T-Rex vibe, especially when I see that creepy looking face. Anjanath, When Monster Hunter World was announced and being promoted, this monster was showcased with the new graphics engine, and it looked gorgeous. In an ugly way, but it's a giant theropod, so of course it's gonna go on my list. Deviljo. If there's one thing I love about Monster Hunter, is how most of these beasts you fight are basically just souped up dinosaurs. Deviljo is just a creepy looking monster with all those nasty teeth and its constant need to feed. Imagine if you were staring this thing down in real life. Yeah, better hope you die of a heart attack before this thing gets a chance to eat you. Agnaktor. With the face of a Spinosaurid and the ability to attach magma to its body, this may be a pipe dream for Tamashii to tackle, but if they can just use the translucent plastic that they've used with the likes of the Burning Godzilla or the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Godzilla, then I think this could be a gorgeous MonsterArts if done right. Lagiocrus. When I played Monster Hunter Tri, I always wanted to take this beast on. Unfortunately, I didn't invest enough time, so when I did get this to the cutscene with this beast underwater, I instantly fled the scene because I knew it was going to kick my ass. This thing would be ginormous if they did tackle it, and it'd be awesome if they actually did. Gobel. I love anglerfish, and an anglerfish on steroids is basically what Gobel is. I think although this may be an ambitious undertaking given all the needle-like spines on its back, but I honestly feel that Gobel can add some variety to the mix if they make a MonsterArts of it. Tetsukabra. This leaping frog from hell with tusk is impressive to look at. Just imagine the size of the jaw on him if they made a MonsterArts of this guy. I think that'd be pretty badass. So those were my top 7 picks of my SH MonsterArts Monster Hunter crossover wish list. Now, do you agree with my wish list? If not, let me know in the comment section below who you would like to see Tamashii Nations tackle with this Monster Hunter MonsterArts crossover line. It'd be awesome to see, and I really do hope we get some reveals at the next Tamashii Nations event coming up later this year. So with that, collect everything, connect everything. I hope you all enjoyed this speculation video. And the end card will be showing up with other videos you might like, so definitely check those out when you get the chance. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all soon.